I'm Calvin. That's my guy Garland, and we are back to discuss the shows today. It seems like we were just here yesterday, and I guess we were because we are talking about the Ravens. But today we're back on our normal broadcast rotation where we're going to discuss the most recent episodes of Queen Sugar to get you ready for tonight's episode, and then Sunday's episode of Raising Kanan to go back and we usually do it Monday, but we had to talk about the Ravens. But anyway, what's going on, Garland? How you doing, sir?
Feeling great. We need a sponsor. We doing all this work. We need some sponsorship. We hey, you got a little business, you want to sponsor us? You got, you want to sell some chicken wings, some t-shirts or something. I don't know.
And
This let us know. We need some
would be
sponsorship.
great advertising, especially for some wings. We can get on here and be like,
Man.
yeah, we'd be like, yeah, and Kanan ain't shit in this. But let's take a break right now. Yo, these wings are so good. Did you get yours, Garland? We'll do all
Right.
that. We'll wear your hats and your shirts. We'll wear your merchandise,
Everything.
We'll pimp out for some sponsorship, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna be
Right.
doing a whole lot of craziness, but we'll pimp out for some sponsorship and stuff, you know what I mean? If you got some hot dogs, they gotta be all beef hot dogs though. But if you got some hot dogs,
what you a Muslim? He only be
no
all beef
man,
hot dogs.
no man. But if I bring see my wife only eats all beef hot dogs, so if I bring home a whole bunch of sponsorship hot dogs, they're gonna get thrown out because I'm not gonna eat that many hot dogs though. Unless it's cooked. If it's the summer, then I throw them on the grill and everybody will eat them at that
Give them
point.
to the
So
baby. The baby need to learn how to eat some processed meat.
man, the baby was over
Right.
this weekend and he ain't want to go to sleep, and now he get to swinging his arms and he's strong, and I gotta hold him because like I shall not be moved. Like I don't get moved by crying and stuff like
Right.
that. I just sit down and hold him. It's the women in the house that be all carrying him around. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? I know what's wrong with you. Your ass don't want to go to sleep. You gonna sit here because I just cut the TV up because the TV can be louder than you, and somebody gonna lose, and it's usually gonna be you because the
So who
TV and me
lost?
gonna stay up all night. He lost.
He
He
lost. Okay.
lost. Yeah, he
Mm.
lost. Yeah, I don't walk him around. I let them walk him around. Then when they get sick of doing it, they give him to me, and I hold him, and he get to swinging his arms and punching. He did knock my glasses off though. So I told him, I said, when you get about 3 or 4, I'm gonna beat you one day for no reason, and you ain't gonna know why, but this is why. Because you knocked
You
grandpapa's
just gonna beat
glasses
him?
off. I'm just gonna beat him. Just right. He shouldn't have knocked my glasses off like that. Look, listen, what we discussing first, raising Canaan,
Raising King.
just like the Italian said to Rock, that can't go unanswered. Like you can't just knock off my glasses and think it's gonna go unanswered. So we're gonna reach a compromise. Anyway, you know what? Let's get started. Let's just jump right into it.
Let's jump right into it. And so we might as well go and start with the murder of Marco, man. Marco, it was I don't even say it was Marco's fault, but Marco busted in there with his boy. They tried to shoot up little Tony, and the a dentist was able to jump out with no gun, kill one of he didn't he shot one, but then the dummy he shot Marco, and of course Sal he wants heads to roll, and so Sal first he talks to Unique, and Unique he played the fool on it. Unique was like, yeah, most definitely. I'll ask around, but such and such and such and such. And so they go to the hospital. They find old boy who messed up before. Remember, they were up in the Catskills,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, and he was up there tripping on Kanan. And so, they find him. He tells, yeah, it was the boy with the mattress on his head with the Gumby cut, Marvin. And so
The nigga.
Marvin,
It
the
was the
nigga,
nigga.
it was the nigga, the moolie that had the mattress tight cut on his head, that moolie on. So it was the moolie Marvin, and so it's on now. So of course, they had to go ahead, and I love the scene with Unique and Rock and Lou and Marvin. They in the apartment and stuff. Warrell's there as well, and he's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" And Unique is like, "Yo, we know what happened,
Like nigga.
niggas. Like,
You know why
yo,
they want. You
you
know
know
why.
why they want to meet with Rock? Stop playing. You got Marco killed. Why are you sitting up here acting stupid?" And so, Marvin trying to talk his way out of it. And so it's just crazy. He goes to see, the woman from the group leader. I guess she's a therapist and stuff. He trying to have some talk because he did talk to Juke and he trying to work some things out. But they come out and hey Marvin, and so is I didn't get to see the previews. Is Marvin gonna live?
So they don't show Marvin, they don't
Mm-hmm.
show the girl. They just show Rock talking to the other brother saying that, we need to go
Mm-hmm.
strike back, we need to do something. So they don't really show, so we don't know. Yeah, man, I don't know. By the way, Marvin is a comedian. I saw him on TikTok.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah. I
realize
saw him on
that.
TikTok too. I didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
didn't realize that. But yeah, man, Marvin was shook. And you remember Marvin said, I ain't never scared. Marvin was a little shook through this whole episode, a little scared. That's why I went to see
Mm-hmm.
the girl, because he needed to talk about it and stuff. And then got her caught up. And she just a therapist. And, she just wanted some dick and he just
Right.
wanted some skins. And I mean, that's how it always work out. You know what I mean? Got to, but yeah, man, Marvin messed up. He messed up, and just like the mob guy said, told the other guy, you should have killed him when you had the chance, because now he
Right.
done killed the son. He the one that really should be in trouble, because if he'd have killed him, it would never went down like that.
Right.
But hey, how about Rock sitting in there being hard?
Rock's
Rock was
hard.
like,
Ain't got
yeah,
nothing to do
like
with your dick.
yeah, like Rock was like, nah, son, this first of all, this
It's
me,
me.
and you ain't taking my brother. And he was all like, I made a reasonable compromise. How is that reasonable? Like, how is it reasonable that just
Come
because your
on,
son got
bro.
killed, I'm supposed to give you my brother?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what?
the mafia. He didn't cross the line. It's the mafia. That's
Yeah,
how
man,
they.
but
You never saw Godfather?
yeah, but that ain't reasonable. Like, you're not gonna ask me that and think I'm just gonna be like, okay, you just gotta take us all out at that point.
If
Like,
Rock didn't give up Marvin, then she needed to give up some bread. She basically said, "Kiss my ass."
well, she
So she,
did. Yeah.
yeah,
When she did say at one point, she was like, maybe we could come, maybe there should be an, if I owe you something, then we'll pay you. Or no, we'll give it to you, but we don't owe you
right.
shit. I thought she was gonna go and talk about, some monetary compensation, but she was like, we don't owe you shit. And then stepped off. I was just like, whoa, right. Oh,
Yeah,
Rock
that's a
balls are
little bit
bigger
too
than
hard. Yeah, she got
bigger
balls
than
bigger than the
everybody.
whole. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
She's going a little bit too hard. But your boy Dumb Marvin, he's kind of reverting back to that first season. But let me ask this question, because as a man, if somebody shot at you and the chick you was about to go burn up, would you like? If he didn't hit y'all with the bullets, would you still try to go get the skins? Most guys
So
probably say yeah.
she's still alive,
No, yeah, let's say she's still alive.
and I'm still alive.
And you still alive.
And we not wearing colostomy bags or nothing.
No bullets hit you.
I mean, why not? What's the problem?
Right? It's just
Was
a couple shots.
it's women that'll be like, I mean, the last time we was together, I'm so traumatized. I don't even know if I could be with you. Girl, let me help you out. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, why not? I mean, we was going to do it before the bullets. Why the bullets
right.
change anything?
Let's just keep
I
on
ain't shoot
going.
at you.
Right.
If you want to not give somebody some ass, don't give them niggas some ass. They the ones that shot at you, not me. Like, what
You
the
you still okay, right? Nothing hit you, right? You all right?
exactly? You good?
Let's go ahead and finish doing what we
You
was
good?
gonna do.
Even if
Only
she
I would
got
ask
shot,
that question. Come on,
I
man.
mean, even if she got shot, like she just got shot in the shoulder, like we can bandage that up. Like,
Right.
if
That's
she, I
that's
mean,
that's a flesh wound.
yeah, if she got shot in the stomach, then just like no missionary, like bend that thing over, like I mean, your mouth still work. Like we
Right.
gonna do something.
What
Like
that mouth though? What that mouth do?
what that mouth do.
We're going to hell.
I mean, but she ain't get shot. That was my.
That's what I'm with you, Calvin. She
Ain't
we
nobody
ain't,
get shot.
ain't nobody get shot. What? Let's keep
So
on.
what's the
We
problem?
we still going to the crib?
Yeah, what's the problem? Like, I mean, you good? We good.
You
And
good?
we don't call no police around here. We ain't
Right.
snitching. So anyway, where we was about to go? You wanted to get something to eat or something?
Well, you wanted
What?
to
Why
eat.
you
I
like?
what?
Why you running? Why you crying?
Yeah, like yo, stop crying. You gonna be all right. It's gonna
Yeah,
be all
you
right.
good.
You good?
You
You
good? No,
good?
we don't. Nah, baby, we don't call 911. We just keep it moving. Like, don't worry, I'll take care of it tomorrow. But for now,
For
what's
now,
up?
now
You looking
Rock has
good.
been on the run though. Rock has been on the run. She had to confront your girl Palomore, Corinne's mom. That's her name, Palomore, and she had to get her for screwing Kanan. A little May December romance, and you know that was crazy. She come with the little tool and she trying to act like I don't know. Like, look, I know you're doing it to my son, and it was kind of like that Kwame song where he's talking about the mom's friend comes over for the night, and she's like, "Oh, Kwam, please be gentle." And so that song, right? I'm trying to remember the name of that song, Kwame.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, you know Kwame,
I
the
know the
guy with
song.
the
I
polka
know the song.
dots. You remember Kwame?
I know the
So
song.
yeah, and so he, of course, he's strung out. First of all, he's strung out on some adult ish, because he banging on the doors. He mad. I mean, I think
He
his New
mad.
York accent got thicker in those scenes. Like, look, my mom's, yo, don't worry about my mom's. My mom, don't worry
She ain't
about that. She like,
she ain't gonna
no,
do
she
nothing
ain't
to
going to do
you.
nothing to you. Trust me. Trust me. Like, she like, nah, I got to cut you off. And
Yeah,
he, little
she
man
put the
mad.
she put the gun up to her head. Like she like ain't no teenage dingaling worth
Right.
getting shot over. She was like, nah, son, that's over.
No,
Plus, her rep is that she, like Rock said, I heard he ain't the first little young boy that you all here
right.
blending it up with. So
And ain't
yeah.
nobody mother, I'm sure, come at you with a 9 millimeter. So yeah, poor little
Yeah.
Kanan.
And it's not
He
like
had his older woman affair. He had his cougar before they was cougars, but she had to cut him off.
she could deny, no, it wasn't me. Like, no, everybody said Palomore. Like, how many
Right.
fucking Palomores are there in New
Who
York,
coming up
right?
with these character
In the
names?
world. Yeah, man.
Palomore. I
The
ain't
fuck
never
is a
heard of no
Palomore?
Palomore.
Yeah, thought that was some sort of bonding agent or something. Oh,
Right.
that's Polymer.
That's
That's
Polymor.
Polymer. That's
Polymor.
Polymer.
I thought you were going to say Polydor for
Yeah.
your teeth. Uh,
But yeah, man, she was like, nah,
yeah.
Kanan,
Nah,
it's
Kanan.
done.
You
It's
can't get no
done.
more of this good. Sorry. He just,
I bet you this. I think Famous gonna start hitting that. I think Famous gonna start hitting.
Puerto
He
Rican
tried to not
famous
go.
don't
He tried to
deserve
go stay
none.
with Famous that night,
He did.
and Famous ain't answer. I think Famous
You
gonna
think
start hitting
famous
that.
was up in the cut?
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Yo,
listen,
Corinne's mom, she gave me some, yo.
yo, Polymer needs a body, yo. That's gonna be the new remix.
The beds
Polymer
need a
needs a
body.
body.
The sheets need a body. That'll be the remix.
your,
You
your
heard about the
girl's
streets
moms
need a
need a
body?
body. Your girl's moms need a body.
Yeah, he was mad as heck he couldn't get in there because he wanted to go knock on Palomore's door, and yeah, he
Probably,
probably,
probably.
yeah, but he was mad at his mom's about cutting him off for that joint. And mom, she doing her thing. She out here, she got the big old mansion talking about they gonna move up, but she got more stuff with her because Kanan tired of the bull stuff. Kanan
He
is
really
mad.
is.
He is. Kanan like, look, you playing these games, whatever. Yeah, you should know about, being a young person and an older person taking advantage. She like, well, what you saying? I mean, whatever you got to say, come on out and say it. Again, Rock punking the men. You got something you got to get off your chest. We said no more lies. What? What you want to say something to mommy?
Yeah,
Nice
Kanan clearly,
house.
Kanan, Kanan clearly ain't never had no beatings in his life because he
Right.
talking to his mom's real reckless,
Greasy.
and his mom's a killer too. Like, son, like chill
My
out.
mom just pulled a gun on this woman who gave me some skins. No, I'm not. I don't have nothing to say to you. No, no. Beautiful house, mommy.
Yeah,
He
like
like,
chill out,
I'm going
son.
to go
Just
stay with Famous, but he ends up with his dad and whatnot. And Famous saw the paternity test, and it looked like Kanan was reading the paternity test too. So Kanan pretty it's knowledge now that Howard is his daddy.
Well, I don't know because in the previews it sound like he's saying it's not his dad. Like the previews kind of alluded
Mm-hmm.
to it not being his dad, so I'm not quite sure. Something happened because they definitely discuss it in the next episode, so I'm not quite sure.
Well, DefCon ain't his daddy. Is Def? That's what I don't know. Is DefCon still alive? Because if
Nah,
DefCon is still,
DefCon died.
he
Remember,
died in
DefCon
prison.
died.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I think he died
Because
in prison,
his
but I
brother
think
was alive in
yeah, his
prison.
brother's still alive. The uncle's still alive.
Right.
But no, DefCon did. I don't. I want to say that he died of AIDS some kind of way, but I can't
Ah,
remember. Maybe I'm just making that up.
we're gonna have to look
Because
that
he
up.
was gay, so I might just be making that up. I'm not sure, but I think
Jakira,
that's
can you Google that while we're talking? Our one or two people that are watching, can you Google and see if DefCon is
I mean,
alive or dead?
no, he's definitely dead. I just don't know
Yeah,
what
how
he's
he
dead
died.
from. Yeah,
How he died.
he's definitely dead. He definitely dead.
But
And
it's
yeah,
a yeah.
Kanan
Go
was
ahead.
mad because they killed Scrappy, and
Yeah, we're
Scrappy.
talking about scrap.
Okay, yeah, his mom's rolled up looking like Miss Juanita from around the way. Don't she look like Miss Juanita? Like she looked like like there's every neighborhood has a Miss
Yeah,
Juanita, and that's exactly what she looked like, Miss
yeah.
Juanita, riding up with her wig
Yeah, I
in
was
the
gonna
car.
say wig just ain't right, and she riding up and she talking a lot of stuff. She's like, "Look, you need to get your moms to do something because if your moms don't do something, I will." So you know that means scrap mom about to die, and so I don't know who's gonna get her. I don't know if it's Lou or if it's gonna be Rock, but yeah, because Kanan told mom what was up. That means scrap mom about to disappear.
I don't know. Scrap Mom is a snitch. She is informant. So Rock might just give her a bag, and she might be good with that. Go buy you some new wigs. That's how
Right?
Rock is.
Yeah.
Go buy yourself some new wigs.
Go buy yourself some new wigs, huh? All right. Go ahead. Go buy yourself some new wigs. You bugging, you dead ass. Dead ass. Your wig is dead ass. Go buy although they're not using dead ass in this era, we're gonna use it today. Your wig is dead ass. Go get yourself a new. You bugging, B. You bugging. They've been using that for centuries. So yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna tell her you bugging, go get a new wig. But yeah, she talking, she doing a lot of and so she about to end up where Scrap ended up.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
scrap.
In the scrap heap. What the Howard call him? When I forgot what Howard called
Howard, the
him.
one that got him killed.
Howard got him killed, but I forgot what Howard called him. But yeah, it's a lot going on in terms of the a lot is going down with the family, with the Rock family, with the Thomas family, because now our boy Lou. Now the heat is about to come back on Lou. Now Lou, he's still trying to be the music. He's trying to be puffy, and he had to pull the burner out on the DJ and whatnot, and put the gun in his mouth. I want my record on the top 5 at 5, and sure enough, it ended up there and stuff. And so Lou's feeling good, but guess what? They found Camacho's body in the river, and how conveniently that the only thing that is not water destroyed is Camacho's business card for Bulletproof Records. Wow, how convenient. And so now Lou is about to deal with the police.
Yeah, man. But you know what? Hold on. Let's go back to the DJ. That's what the DJ get. Cause he let that dude tell him that he was just the money man, the money guy. So
Right,
remember, he looked at him and was like, "Yeah, you stay right there, money guy." And then he thought he was going to flex on him, and then
right.
why don't you let your girl come up here? Cause I might need a little convincing. He put that thing in his mouth. He was like, "I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play him back. I'm gonna play him racket." He was like, "You gonna play that back to back to back." I am. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play it all day long.
Thank you, Jakira. Jakira is giving us some updates on DEF CON. We don't know how he died, but he just went to prison and he was gay. So thank you, Jakira. I I crack one of our hosts, our crack co-host, so good with the info.
Yeah,
And
in the
so
research department today, because we don't really have a staff, so we got to do multiple jobs and
right.
stuff. So thank you
Thank you,
so
Jakira.
much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And so yeah, Lou, he just Lou got it bad and it ain't good. I mean, Lou can't win. He had to do all this. He's trying to get his music going. He's trying to get out the family business. But, just like the Godfather with Michael, every time it gets out, they pull him back in. And so, to me, like Lou, you couldn't have sent that body somewhere else. You had to go dump him off a bridge or something, Lou. You ain't know how to get rid of the body.
We'll see how it bounces back to Lou, because Lou been telling everybody that he on vacation or whatever. So we'll see
Right.
how it bounces back
Yeah,
to
because
Lou.
people been
They
like,
don't
where,
really
where
show anything
Camacho?
about it.
He like, oh,
Yeah.
he on vacation. Where Camacho? Oh, he on vacation.
Yeah, they don't
Okay.
really say anything about it in the preview, so we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Lou,
Lou.
Lou, Lou too busy messing with. First, he had the Jennifer Lopez looking like. Now he
Right.
got the what's this
Ziza.
girl look like? Well, who
She
she look
looked
like?
like a broke Aaliyah.
The
She looked
Hispanic
like
Aaliyah.
yeah, Hispanic Aaliyah.
I'm not messing with you. I'm not messing
She
with you.
do. She looked like a Latina Aaliyah for real.
She could be a fake ass Rihanna. She could be,
Yeah,
yeah, a fake
she's
ass
something. All she
Rihanna.
want to do is just screw. That's all she want Lou for.
Yo, that's all she want to do. She don't even want
Like
to make no
Lou,
music.
Lou trying to
Yeah,
make beats, and she's like, Lou, can we screw? Like,
yeah. It's
God,
like
God, come on now, I'm trying to make beats.
that's
Song
cause
come on the
she
radio. Oh, we're gonna have to screw now. Okay.
that's cause she young, man. Lou,
Yeah,
Lou ain't
that.
that young. Lou need to
Yeah.
chill. Lou
Yeah, let me
like,
stop
okay,
acting like that because I'm old and so I'm like oh wow back then it would have been like all you had to do is to say screw. I've been like screw. We're screwing. Oh
oh
okay,
yeah, yeah.
sure.
Dude back then would say hello.
Hello, huh?
Hello. Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Oh
I didn't even
oh.
ask you. Yeah, don't worry. I know.
Don't worry, I'm
I
reading your
know.
mind.
I know what you call for. I know what you call for. Don't act like you ain't call for.
Exactly. Come on
You
now.
can talk around it all you want.
You put
I know what you
69 in
call
the
for.
pager. Come on now, stop playing.
I know what you call for. You know what it is.
Right.
Oh, I see you popped up. Why you here? You know what the fuck I'm here. You know I'm here.
Right. You did put 69 in the pager. Stop playing. It's right here. You know the code. Stop playing with yourself, man. All right. Anyway. And so now, jukebox. Our girl Kenya, she brings over the holy rollers to pray and beat the gay out of juke. And they do some. I don't know if anybody our audience has ever seen. It was this movie called A Clockwork Orange. Have you ever seen that, Calvin?
I've heard of it, and I think I may have seen bits and pieces, but I've never watched it all the way through.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I forgot the main actor's name that's in it, but it's a movie about he's like a violent criminal, and they do this deprogramming with him where they show him these violent images, and he can't act violent. It makes him sick when he gets violent, and so he has to go through life like that. And so they try to do the same thing with Juke. I don't know if they were showing her soft porn. I didn't know if that was Super TV, because Channel 54 used to be Super TV and you used to try to watch it between the signals being scrambled. I didn't know if that was like Showtime soft porn or Cinemax off. Because I was trying to figure out. I'm like, are they showing Juke some soft porn or something?
Showtime used to have the Red Shoe Diaries, and
Yeah.
they used to get on the Red Shoe Diaries.
Like, are they showing real sex to Juke? Is
Cinemax
this
Cinemax
HBO?
had some porn also. Cinemax had a little bit of
Cinemax used to
porn
have a
also.
little porn and stuff. What's the girl? Zane. Zane had a couple of her things. She swear church people. Leave church people alone, Jakira. Yes, this is a terrible representation. Well, it's not because I've heard it that it's been done before. But yeah, and so we know why Juke is so, and that's what Kanan said. People want to know why Juke is just so stone cold. There it is, right there. She took that thing and go
But
ahead.
did they? So did they think? So maybe this is me. Did they think that Duke was just going around like just fingering girls because they just kept hitting her hand? Like, so they just like we gonna knock the gay out your fingers because like I don't.
They
Is
saw
that
Juke sniffing her fingers one time at the church.
yeah? They was just like.
Juke
But
was like
what I
this.
want to know is who snitched though? Who snitched on
The
Duke?
the preacher's son.
He did. They kissed though. I thought they would.
Yeah, but he probably snitched though.
So he knew from the kiss that she liked women.
He probably was like, "You taste like Sherry." And so you
Tastes
can
like
taste
white.
like Sherry.
You taste like white girls. You taste like
Yeah.
white girl.
Like,
Or he might have been so
you
arrogant
taste like
was
Upper
like
East Side.
he might have been so arrogant was like, well, she must be gay because she ain't give me none, so she had to be gay.
Right.
I
Exactly.
mean, she ain't give your boy none.
Dad, I tried her. She ain't give me none. And that means she gay. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
had to be. It had to be. But I mean, he got a little kiss and he was like, we need to do this again. And she was like, yeah, let's do this again. So I ain't see, I don't, maybe it was something else that
Yeah, I
happened,
don't know.
but
Something else had because I'm like, she wasn't showing that that she liked
exactly.
girls in church and stuff. And so,
Exactly.
how did
So
they figure out that Juke was gay? But maybe the mom knew. My mom knew, and mom was like, "We're gonna get it prayed out of you." And of course, Juke turned into Juke again, and Marvin had her and Marvin. I like that her and Marvin are working it out, getting it back together. Hopefully, Marvin's still alive. We see, but um we see what happens. But yeah, Kenya, she crazy, and Marvin had to kind of put her biz out there. Although she slapped the little jingles out of Marv, Duke came up there and made it all right. But yeah, that was a disturbing scene of seeing them trying to ungay Duke.
yeah, and when Kenya, she was standing there crying when Marvin and Juke left, it kind of reminded me of when Destiny's Child kicked her out because she was just standing there and watching Kelly and Beyonce leave and just like, why? Why? And they kicked it to the curb. So, they got the right person to play that because
Right.
Latoya Luckett been kicked to the curb before, so she knows how that feels. Isn't she about to get divorced? Because she was married, and I think
Who's
she
she
about
married
to get.
to?
She was married and pregnant. I think she's about to get divorced again now. I'm
Oh
saying again. I
wow.
don't know if she got divorced before, but yeah, Latoya Luckett ain't
Hmm.
really. Anyway, let me not talk about her personal business like that because I'm not.
That's all right.
Number one, I'm not
Oh,
TMZ, and I ain't really interested in it like that.
but the guy Marvin, he was in the HBO football show that Rock had. Remember the show Ballers?
Oh, he was.
He was one of Rock's clients. Like he was like his flunky guy or something. He was like the guy that I'm trying to think. Was he Denzel's son's?
That's Denzel's son had the flunkies
Yeah,
with him.
yeah,
He
yeah,
had the
yeah,
flunkies with him.
yeah. He was either that
Well,
or the defensive lineman was the other guy who also had a friend who was doing stuff for him.
now that you mention it, Lou was actually in. If you remember that movie with the black family back in like the 50s and 60s that moved in the white neighborhood, and they had some sort of ghost or
Yeah,
spirit in their
yeah,
house.
yeah, yeah.
Lou was the one when the guy went to the job because he was an engineer, and the girl kept saying, "I'll be with you in a minute. The cleaning area is down there." And he was like, "I'm here
Hmm.
to be an engineer." Lou came up because he was one of the janitors and was like, I'll take him. I'll take him there. I'm gonna post that move. I'm gonna post that scene. And when you see Lou in that, you'll
Reggie.
be like,
Yeah,
wow, because he looked really old. He looked
yeah.
really old in there.
Jakir got us. He was Reggie in that show Ballers. Yeah, Reggie
Okay,
was
okay.
the friend of the defensive lineman that was also getting a big contract, and he, yeah, Reggie. That's right. Thank you, Jakir, our crack research staff.
Yeah, she
And
said, she even said Latoya Luckett's husband cheated on her. See, I knew she
oh
was
my
getting
God,
divorced.
we getting verification right off the rip. You can't get
Yeah.
this nowhere else, y'all. I'm sorry.
Well, you also can't get two people watching your whole show nowhere else. But hey, this is the advantage of having the dedicated people listening and helping us out here.
We
Our,
love
our,
them.
our fans help us out.
I hear from people they watch it later, and so it's all good. It's all good.
I'm not even
Uh,
mad.
you know. So yeah, overall good little episode.
Good episode.
Setting up good episode, setting us up for next week. We're gonna see what happens with Marvin, what happens with the cops finding Camacho's body in the river. How does that blow back on Lou? Your boy, I don't like mean Hollywood. I like nice Hollywood, and he's still trying to run some game and whatnot. Rock is trying to set up the business down in
Cartier.
Maryland. Yeah, Cartier. I don't like Cartier. I like Hollywood. So Cartier's still eating caviar, but we see what happens with him and all the good
We
people.
forgot about the white girl that got in trouble with her boss and still ain't learned a lesson. Still tried to meet up with Rock and get some
Yeah,
information in the
yeah,
grocery
yeah.
store.
Oh yeah, 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 Bert.
Wearing the lesbian starter kit for police officers. Still wearing the pantsuit.
And Howard is just slowly setting her up, and so I wouldn't be surprised if Howard just shoots her by the season ending episode. You know how I am about people dying, and so he needed a job because Queen Sugar ended. Yeah, I know
That's
Hollywood
true.
needed a job and
That's
stuff,
true.
but you know, can he get a job? He's still a nice guy. We need him to be the nice guy with the funny teeth, and so they're gonna kill the lesbian cop. I agree. They somehow, some way, Howard gonna, shoot her up. He gonna send her down a dark alley, and he gonna pop her. And so,
She
we'll
gotta
see
go.
what's going on. She gotta go because she playing games. Don't worry about what Howard was doing. You gonna and other people like you gonna start uncovering some stuff. So yeah, she gotta go. She gotta go. She gotta go. So we're gonna see what happens with the mob, happens with Rock and all of them. And so tune in next week. We'll review that. And so let's transition to a show. I really think they turning out some good episodes of Queen Sugar this season. They're hitting a lot of home runs so far. Let's start with your boy Micah. Micah, Mr. Ambiguously Gay Micah. Micah, I don't know what to say. Micah, he done sold out, yo. We
Sold
were
out his
kind of
own parents.
yeah, he was for the last two seasons, he's been all Mr. Black Lives Matter, taking care of the community. He done left school, went out, was protesting and all this stuff. Then he gonna sell his mom and his dad out for some damn NFT. Come on, yo. What? And they calling him like, yo, what you ain't answering on the NFT? And he called his ambiguously gay investors like, yo, I need you to take it down. And he's like, nah, I said I would try, but we getting money off of this and this. And you see a little smile come on Micah's face. And I'm like,
Yeah. We
yo.
talked about that last week, how Micah just seems to want to be
He's selling out.
wanted. Like, yeah, he
He
just
does.
wants to be involved in something. Like, he should have like, even that smile lets you know that he's not sincere. He doesn't really care. He just wants to belong to something, wants people to idolize him or whatever. And you know what? When you think about it, he could want that because if you think about his parents, his dad was a star ball player. His mom is a leader. She was his front person. Now she's in politics. So Mike is probably trying to find his own way to fame and being praised and recognized. So I may be looking a little too deep into it, but I'm trying to figure out why would you sell out your parents? And another thing, Micah don't need the money. It's not
Right.
like you need the money. You don't need the money, sir. So yeah, he's just selling out your parents just to be selling out your parents.
He's a
It's just
clown right
awful.
now. Yeah,
He's a
yeah, it's just
real
awful.
clown, man.
Yeah, he's
Real
a
clown.
clown. And so that leads to my theory, in which I said last week. We're gonna see more Charlie because Charlie's pissed on the tax. I think we're gonna get a cameo appearance of
Davis even
Charlie.
called. Davis
Yeah,
left a
Davis even
message.
calling. Yeah. So I think we might see the light-skinned couple of the year, Davis and Charlie, come back. They're gonna have to show up in St. Leo's Parish and go ahead and just smack Micah up beside his ambiguously gay head. And so I wasn't really happy about that. The girl Billy, she decided she was gonna go and stay with Nova a little bit because she was tired of hearing Shirley Caesar's screams of passion in the
And
house.
Nesby.
Sure, that's what I said. Shirley Caesar, Shirley Caesar, and Prosper are up in here. Prosper then got chewed up. He didn't got the blue chews. And Shirley Caesar, he blowing Shirley Caesar back out. And Billy's like, they need their own place. I got to get out there because all I hear is my daddy and Shirley Caesar talking about beans, greens, lettuce, tomatoes. You name it.
Let lettuce.
I got greens, beans, tomatoes, lettuce, ham. I don't know. You name it. That's all Shirley Caesar said, and she tired of hearing it. She them paper thin walls up in Prosper old farmhouse is getting on Billy's nerves, and so Billy said, "Look, can I come over here? Because my daddy's steady blowing out Shirley Caesar back. And so, that's a good thing for her. But this whole thing of her leaving Vince, it's dumb. What
I don't.
Vince do? Vince ain't do nothing. Well, first of all, you ain't never married Vince. I would have left you 50 years ago when Vince asked you to marry him and you said no. And then
Yeah,
you dumb went out here had kids with Vince, but you ain't never make him an honest man.
but she got kids with him, and you left the
Yeah,
kids, and you left Sheriff Troy. So I don't quite understand what's going on with her storyline anyway. So now she with Nova. She had Nova house, and now
right.
Nova trying to get her to get in a one night stand. At least Nova owned it, because
Yeah, Nova got bodies.
Vince was like my only one. She was like, how many you got? Nova was like,
Uh, uh,
the,
uh,
you mean men or women or both?
oh, Bo, you
I might
mean
have a couple horses in there
transgender?
too. Like
Yeah,
what? So describe exactly what you mean.
yeah. When you say how many, what do you mean exactly? How many?
Nova trying to get
Define
her to get
many.
with the saxophone players. Like, look at that, and nigga blowing the sax, girl. Look how he blowing that sax. Imagine what he could do to your back.
Right. And then she gonna pull up Nova old first girlfriend, and Nova got a little excited. Oh, she's still here. Nova, they got the little Facebook. Nova,
Yeah,
trying to like
man.
Nova. You got old boy sending you little half naked pictures
Exactly.
and whatnot, trying to get you to send him little selfie. I'm like, come on, Nova. Take off the top. Stop playing Nova.
Exactly. James Ingram is out here trying to get with
Right.
her, and she still
Just
thinking
once.
like
That's all he asked for. Just once.
James, James Ingram told her a couple weeks ago, like, I feel like I'm not getting the full Nova, you know what I mean? And
You're
she was
not.
probably like, well, if you got a girl with you, then you can get the full Nova because we could be
Right.
a full on threesome. But if it's just
Right.
you, I'm only going to give you the guy like inside. So,
Go get that
yeah.
farmer. Go get that woman that gave you them seeds. Go get her in the mix. You need an extra set of legs in the bed because Nova's a trisexual.
No, Nova's a full on trip, man.
Nova said, "Yeah, I got bodies. Got body. Yeah, I got body here. She worse than Snoop and Chris up in the vacants. She got bodies everywhere, and she not even putting no lime over top of them bodies.
Yeah,
They just still laying out rotten."
and I could see Snoop talking to Nova like, damn, you ain't even waiting till you got in the house.
How my head look, Nova?
You ain't even waiting till you got in the motherfucking house.
Yeah, yeah. So Nova just now we didn't get any Landry this episode, so Landry wasn't there to hate on too many things because Landry just when they happy,
Lance,
all of a sudden Landry just show up.
he already owned everything. He already. I
Do he
wouldn't be
own Nova
surprised if
book? Do
I
he
wouldn't
own
be
Nova book?
surprised if Landry wasn't the one that told the CPS. Now, if you go in there, you tell them that Ralph Angel can't stay at that house and had them little Mexican boys in there.
Right.
One of them got to go.
Your boy slept rock. Slept rock strikes again. Your boy Ralph Angel. And we said it last week when he got there. We were like, "Yo, it ain't gonna last. Ralph Angel gonna have to leave because he got a record." And sure enough, DSS came on back. Child Protective Services came on back and said we can't leave the little Mexicans here because somebody got a record. And then everybody looked at Ralph Angel like,
Well, no, they didn't just look at Ralph Angel. They looked at Dollar Ass too. Like, hold on.
right? They looked at both.
Cause the DSS girl was like, you got one in the possible in this motherfucker. Yeah, 'cause, I
Everybody just
mean,
looked to the
Dollar,
side.
yeah, Dollar ain't far from crime herself. You got one in the possible up in here.
The baby was like, "Put me down." y'all, y'all a mess.
then they then they gonna go fuck up somebody else. Like, here go Ralph Angel. I mean, I'm just what I'm trying to say is we good people. And all she gotta do is he was like, I had a little past. And she was like, my husband had a past too.
But he
And
like,
it's
no,
about
let
where
me
you,
finish.
yeah, and that's
I
what
lost my
he should.
daddy farm.
I
I,
I
I did
can't
lost
grow
the
no
co-op. I
crops.
can't grow no crops.
I'm a
I did lost
fisherman,
other
but I
people
can't.
their farms.
I'm a fisherman, but I can't swim. So I don't know. If you need some work done around here, don't
Right.
call me.
Right. No, ma'am. I got a lot of stuff. I got at least 20 more things that is wrong with me.
Yeah, hold on now. Hold on. I ain't
Hold on
quite
for a minute.
finished.
We got
I
one
ain't
more
quite
episode.
finished.
Your house is probably gonna burn down because you letting me live up in here. I just want to let you know. My name. You saw that cloud that was outside when I came up, me and Dollar? That's my cloud.
He literally does have a cloud over top.
I told you he slept rock. That's it. When slept rock show up, be like little light mist, little rain. You
And
see this cloud? You see this rain? I brought it
his
with me.
his cloud's so sick of him. Now it's going on Dollar. Dollar got
Oh,
people
it went
calling her from the
crazy.
past. Dollar got dudes calling
Dollar,
her from the past, hollering, "Bitch, you think you gonna destroy me?" I wish.
Dollar trying to be all like, I think it's blue school. No, there ain't no blue school. You blue done got all his. You trying to put blue in a trick bag? She's like, look, don't call me no more.
Yes, don't
Like,
don't
he's like,
call me again,
I'm running for
bitch.
office. You
I'm running for office, bitch. You ain't gonna destroy me. The
like, is
fuck you
Rick
running your
James
mouth?
on that line?
You coming down here running your motherfucking mouth like I did something to you. Bitch, you
Telling
knew what it
people
was.
this same old narrative that I raped you. You know I ain't raped you. That's I got the book now. I didn't got blessings and bloods. And Dollar went off when Nova, she went here, told the family, hey, look, they want to option the book, make it a movie. They start like, yeah, Denzel gonna play me. Why Hollywood gonna talk about Tracy Morgan? Yeah, that's probably a good one. Tracy Morgan. Yeah, Tracy Morgan can play you. He gonna say
Now,
Lakeith Stanfield can play Ralph Angel. No, he can't. Slap Rock has to play Ralph Angel.
well, first of all, so what Tracy Morgan going to come up and look at Vine and be like, "What up, Chief?"
Right? Hey, Liz Lemon, look, he talking like he on 30 Rock.
But hold on, how they gonna look and how she gonna look at Vine and be like, and
And
guess who said
Oprah,
they want to play you? Oprah.
yeah,
The Oprah. I'd have been like, bitch,
you
how many
know,
Oprahs do you know?
she said the
It's
wrong
only
person, Calvin. You know
I
who
know
she should have said? You know who she should have said?
who
I
should
want
she.
to play Vi. I'm a play Vi.
I keep telling you, you getting the wrong person playing Vi. It should have been Jennifer Lewis. I
Right?
could play Vi. God damn it, can't nobody play it like I could
I
play
can
it.
do Vi better. I can love Hollywood better.
You hold on there, because I'm not having this shit.
Oh god, this has gone off the rails. But yeah, Darla went off. She went off. She got a lot of pressure on her. She got a slap rock for her husband. She's trying to get life together. Dude, and Blue Daddy, because that's who his daddy is. Blue Daddy then showed up making all these
And
erroneous
his
threats on
daddy
the
in
phone.
ain't his daddy in DC? His daddy
Yeah,
in
because they were in
DC.
DC. Yeah, so
His daddy in DC
his
don't
dude
know even
probably over
don't
at
even know he got his
Friendsgiving
son
right
down
now.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, he probably like, hey, you my boy. Don't worry
exactly.
about that dude down there that's making it rain down there and y'all can't grow no crops or live in a house. He ain't your
Exactly.
real daddy.
His daddy running for councilman in the southeast, he can get
Right.
down there,
I'm running for a
shit.
political office now. And so we about to see who this dude is. Some light-skinned, curly-haired dude about to show up in the next couple episodes in Queen Sugar because he mad at Darla. He keep on. First
It's
of all, Darla married. So why you calling Darla all late at night when she was slept rock?
because he want to know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, and it's got to be late because it was daytime in New Orleans, so
Right.
it had to be dark and dark in DC. Because but It's probably gonna be Shamar Moore because it's about his turn to come up because he light
Right.
skinned, Blue light skinned.
Used to
So
be in Tyler Perry production.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah, it
exactly.
gotta be Shamar or maybe
He gonna get him a fake ass gritty, and he
right,
gonna be or a temp tape. That's what he gonna get, a fake
right.
ass temp tape, and he gonna be in there. But yeah, man, Dollar ain't want them skeletons come. Dollar was like,
Mm,
I said no, but I'm gonna tell you, they let Dollar roll, they let her live
yeah, she
because
might get an Emmy for this.
if I was Aunt Vi, I'd have been like, well, technically, baby, you ain't really part of the family. So your opinion
Yeah,
don't even really count here.
this ain't got
Like,
nothing to do with you. This
exactly.
ain't got nothing
I
to do with you. We
mean,
weren't talking about someone to play you.
technically,
Yeah, technically,
it's
you're
it's
not
Ralph Angel's decision. So I
right.
mean, technically you ain't part of the family. So sorry for you if you don't want them skeletons
Right,
coming out, but they about to come out.
right.
But Darla was mad. I said no. You know how she all talks.
Yeah.
I said no. Then she got loud on. I said no. I said no.
I'm gonna do it
That's what she said, man. First she was sitting there. She was like, no, no. She's like, I said no.
again.
I said no. I said no. That's you. Come on now. That's exactly how she did it.
That's how she did it.
That's exactly how
She
she
did
did
it.
it.
That's how she did it.
That's
Woo, she went up a couple octaves, boy. I was
she
like, Darla mad.
and
Darla
Nova was all
is
scared. Nova
mad.
was like, all right, bitch, like, hold on.
Like, slow down. Okay,
Yeah, let's
okay.
chill. Like, okay. And
She
she
ain't gotta
wouldn't
get
even
like
tell him
that.
why. She just said no. And
She
then she
said no. She said she didn't want to see her life lived
you think I wanna
portrayed by
you
some
think
actors. Yeah.
I wanna relive all of this again? You made me relive it once, and I don't wanna have to relive it
I
again.
relapsed because of that book. Like,
That's what she
hey, girl.
yeah, she relapsed and everything. That's when she had a little remember she had a little parking attendant job in the little booth.
Right. Yeah, I remember that when she was up
Yeah.
in the booth every episode. She was in that booth like
And got fired from the booth, and she needed Charlie to save her. Charlie got her
right.
the job and saved her because little park. They fired her from a little parking booth
She
and
like, how's the blue? she she was pathetic in that parking booth.
she was she'd be on the phone with Blue
She
because
ain't getting high
Blue was
right
sick.
now, Michelle. She not
And
getting
then she'd be on the phone with Blue. Then she'd be like, hold on, Blue. That'll be 350.
high.
get, get your
Cash your
ticket.
credit.
Swipe. There you go. Have a nice day. No, if you go down there and make a right next to the Piggly Wiggly. Who says she getting high right now?
Michelle, she not getting. She on it. You know, she was looking at that alcohol pretty hard, and so I'm assuming that yeah, she might have. She got a lot of pressure on her. This guy,
She got
and
yeah.
yeah,
She got a new baby.
she got a new baby.
Her
Ralph
husband
Angel can't
a
keep a
fuck up.
job.
Yeah, he a fuck up.
He
So
trying to do it to the Asian girl on the boat. You know, all of that.
he is trying to do it to his ex
He is.
girlfriend.
He trying to do it to
And
her.
then Nova trying to put a business out there.
Right. So Nova gonna be like, yeah, Halle Berry gonna play you as the crackhead that she played in
You make
Jungle Fever.
ask him for some money. Ask him for some money.
Right.
And then Sam Jackson could go ahead and play Ralph Angel. He really could.
Right.
I could see. I
I
could
can
see
see that. I can see that. I do it.
somebody.
Yeah, you know I do it.
Somebody get these motherfucking crops to motherfucking grow. I'm not messing with you, man.
Bro.
I'm not messing
Yeah, so Darla, she's having it. Yeah, she crazy. Darla is she yeah, she's showing some range, this
She
season and
really
all.
is.
Yeah, because we just saw her the first 3 seasons in the booth at the parking lot, and so she's showing some range. She's showing that she has Bokeem Woodbine to play. Oh, that'll be good. Bokeem Woodbine as Ralph Angel. Yeah, that'll be real good. They can get Terrence Howard to play Davis. Like, hey man, Charlie man, I'm telling you, Charlie man. Look, man, I'm telling you, Micah, man. I don't know why you sold that NFT, man. So yeah, they can
Why
really
you do
fix this.
why you do that skinny, man? You
Yeah.
shouldn't have did that skinny, man. You could
I can
now
pimp
you know
skinny.
me and your mother love you, man. Why you doing that, man? Y'all is, you know what? I'm not doing this with you no more.
Yeah. So another great episode.
Me,
We
Garland, you rubbing
Yeah. No, Michelle, you. I'm not rubbing off on him. He's got his own.
off.
He's got his own.
Anyway, yeah, man,
That's
it
why
was
we
good
doing this
episode.
show. That's why we doing this show, because I always knew it would be a great little fit to do this. And so, yeah, so great episode. Darla, it looks like she's gonna fall off the wagon. Hopefully, she don't fall too far. And also, she had the little Ashanti sideburns. Did you notice that on one
I
of the
did
shots?
not.
You did not. Yeah, it looked like she had the little Ashanti, like Eddie Monsters coming down. I was like,
Not the Eddie Monsters.
yeah, she didn't get the shape up before she got the lineup before she came on for that shot that
Baby,
scene.
baby, baby. I love the way you leave my hair. Baby, baby, baby. First of all, I like Ashanti, so let me stop. Let me
Ashanti
stop.
had some. She had about 5 hits. She was good. She was good.
Ashanti, listen, Ashanti
Mhm.
is like genuine. She got some ghetto
Yeah, I
classics in
mean,
there.
yeah, I mean,
You
she
know what I
can,
mean?
put on a nice little reunion tour, the little R&B.
Exactly.
Yeah, she can do her thing. I'm not
Exactly.
mad at her. I'm not mad at her at all. Yeah, and I mean, hey, we just had Nelly perform in Baltimore at halftime. It's hot in
Hey,
here.
and we won the game. If Nelly want
Yeah,
to come
he
back
better
with that
perform
country
every week.
grammar, yeah, he can come right on back. Bring
Hmm.
Ashanti with you next time. You know they had their
Hmm.
little thing
Yeah,
going
and
on
she
in a
can do
couple
the part
songs.
like, I think my butt getting big. So yeah, you know, I don't play unless you're gonna do it. And so yeah, he has a lot of gems in that song, Nelly. Anyway,
I'm
not to
not
get
a
off
Nelly
topic.
fan.
So yeah, great episodes.
Good
We
episodes.
definitely got a lot to talk about next week.
Hey man, you got anything you want to talk to the people about? Any closing thoughts for the peoples?
I, you know, it's crazy that again, I saw this thing. People are mad at like Beyonce for no reason. People
Why
just
we
be
mad
mad.
at B now? Why we
I
mad at
don't
B?
know. It be these people. It's the people that it's like she sampled their music, and then they be mad. Beyonce ain't give me no money. He ain't get me no permission. Well, it shows me you don't own your publishing. So let's not be mad at Beyonce. I mean, great album. It's like I said, it's like crack, and I love that album, and I hope she does well. But I think we need Beyonce to go out on tour. We need a Beyonce tour. I would go to this tour. I would pay $200 to see Beyonce right now. That Renaissance thing has got me doing like the little Vogue, you won't break my soul type joint. And yeah, yeah. So shout out to Beyonce. I know you are a watcher of this. You're like in the 1 or 3 people that watch this all the time. We would love to see you on tour.
Bruh, if I ever see you voguing, I'm gonna sell your NFT. Voguing.
Sell this
I'm
NFT. You won't break my soul. You won't break my
you know this
soul.
you know this is recorded.
I know.
I'm gonna I'm gonna snip
Stop.
this and put this in the fantasy football group that we
You won't
have.
break my soul.
When your team
Long as
get
I don't get
eliminated, your team get eliminated, I'll be like, we broke your soul, sir. I'm gonna snip this and
Look,
put it right
I am going to spend all my money to make sure that this not happen.
there. Hey, real quick, and we'll probably talk about this a little more when we do our sports podcast. So make
Mhm.
sure you listen to that, and subscribe to that. That'll come out this weekend. But Matt Rule of the Carolina Panthers just got fired, and the reason I
Yeah.
want to bring that up is because if you remember when he got hired, a lot of the commentators, especially the black commentators, said, he doesn't even deserve that job. He
Right.
came from college, and he was an average college coach at
Right.
best, and everybody wanted the job to go to my guy, the offensive coordinator in KC.
Yeah.
They wanted him to get a shot,
Bieniemy.
Eric Bieniemy. So Matt Rule just got fired. But here's the kicker, and this is the thing, and I saw this statement, and they said the best job in the world is being a fired NFL coach, and it is, because he got fired, and he still has 4 years left on his contract. He is
40
going
million.
to be making over $800,000 a month to not work, to not be the coach. I believe they still owe him somewhere in the neighborhood of
40 million.
$40 million.
40
They
million.
still owe him that. The head coaches get guaranteed contracts. They get guaranteed money. So he's not working and getting his money. Um, there was a guy in San Francisco that got hired and got fired after 1 year, Thomas Sola.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
And
remember
he
him.
he was still making millions of dollars years after the contract was over. And I maybe it happens, but I've never heard of any black coaches getting fired still making money. Well, Ty Willingham at Notre Dame, when they fired him, I think he still
Hmm.
had money left on his contract so they could bring in Charlie
Maybe
Weiss.
Hugh,
Yeah,
but he
I
he left.
don't
He
know.
left out the door like y'all kiss my black butt.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know,
he got
but
fired.
yeah, the inequality, and so we're starting to catch up in the quarterback. Now we need to start
Mhm.
catching up in the head coaching ranks. And then of course next thing we want to do is the owner ranks. So of course it seems like we skipped over the head coaches of football teams and went straight to general managers and front
Sure.
office, because there's a lot of black executives in the NFL. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. I'm sure we'll discuss it more in
Oh,
our podcast.
I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
Excuse me for clearing my throat, y'all. F Kanye. Um, don't waste y'all breath on Kanye. Okay. Kanye ain't been taking his tic tacs, we know. And we know that this is a sign. He's bipolar. We know this as well. And so he is definitely in full episode mode. But yeah, don't waste your time getting on um, on Twitter, on Viola Davis's Twitter and fussing about Kanye and this, that, and the other. Nope. Don't nobody care about Kanye.
I'm
You,
going to
we
push
don't
back
care about
on
Kanye anymore.
and I'm going to push back on him being bipolar and being crazy. Kanye knows exactly what he's doing. Kanye is a
Sure.
media. They
Bipolar
call
people
him
know what they're doing.
they call him a genius, a musical genius, but Kanye is a media genius.
Yeah.
Kanye knows
Have you
exactly
seen
what
him?
to do to get us talking. He goes on Fox News and he gets them talking. He can go on Fox News and say whatever he want to say. You interview with Tucker Carlson, like how much?
Just,
Anyway,
but
I'm
Calvin,
not
just
even.
someone said every time you see him, just keep on going. Just
Just
scroll,
keep
scroll
scrolling.
up because it ain't worth it.
And it's such a shame because College Dropout is one of the best albums ever
Greatest
made.
album,
Like,
one of
I
the
mean,
greatest hip hop albums ever made.
yeah, man. It's such a shame. But
Mhm.
anyway, enough about Kanye. We spent enough time on him. Hey, make sure you join us. Like I said, the podcast, listen to the podcast that'll come out this weekend. We usually record it Friday or Saturday and put it out sometime over the weekend. We definitely talk about a lot of all the sports. We do talk about the Ravens and the Orioles, but we talk about
Mhm.
all the sports, and we have some good opinions and we have a good time. And make sure you come back with us. And I don't know if we're going to do this next Monday or Tuesday. We might want to talk about the Ravens again. Depends on, how that game goes. Depends on how it goes. But definitely join us next week when we talk about the next episode of Raising Canaan, and
Most
then the next
definitely.
episode and tonight's episode of Queen Sugar that we'll discuss next week. So it's about 8 o'clock. We'll let you all get to Queen Sugar. We definitely want to thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you all coming here. And all things black, this is Garland and Calvin.
Thank you.
I'm Calvin.
Let
That's Vogan ass Garland right there.
me stop before I.
And we will talk to you all later. All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Peace. You won't break my soul. You won't break my
Somebody
soul.
grow these